This one's not really going to be too long. I'm just racing here on Gran Turismo 7, and I am doing some of the time trials, the World Circuit experiences, I believe they're called. And you just get money if you get bronze, or I think it's only bronze or gold. If you get like bronze, you'll get 200 grand or something. I think gold is a mil on most circuits. Smaller circuits or easier circuits, of course, the price varies. But we're here on, I do not know this track. I'm trying to read that sign and I do not want to mispronounce it that badly. Y'all know where I'm at. But we're in the Alpine vehicle. I don't know what model it is. I know nothing about Alpines except their Formula One cars. But I figured I might as well just stream them. I'm planning on going to some of the other World Circuit experiences and just trying to go back and get gold on a lot of them. Because I did these all when I was like kind of a month into the game max, and I kind of didn't do any after that because I started getting money and I was starting to be able to do or get nicer cars so I could go and do the multiplayer races. Not the sport ones where you can choose any car, but the ones where people create their own lobbies. But we're gonna be here trying to get gold on all these to get money. So I've gotten gold on the first two sectors, and I was like, you know what, I should be streaming this. Why not? And so this is my first time or attempt on this sector at least. As you can tell. We're just hoping for a 38 flat here. I don't really think I'm going to get it. That felt really slow. Yeah, no. It was slow. But yeah, this is the Alpine, the A10 or 110 2017. Right here, way too early. This thing understeers. Right there. This is the hardest one out of those first two sectors already for me. The other ones, when I crossed the finish line, I was getting gold instantly. 2 times silver. I should try third gear right there if this doesn't work on that exit. Okay, it was good enough for me. We'll get out of there. No need to try it again. And we're gonna go for the 1 lap attack and hopefully get the grand prize here. I don't know how much it was. I'm assuming a mil, but this is a smaller circuit. Need a 115 flat. Oh, I was trying to pull as much speed through that corner as I could, and it was just too much. Second there just to get a tad bit more rotation. Come back up to third. Alright, got the car to start. 4-wheel sliding there, that helped. Rotation. Oh, that's way too late. Oh, we're recovering. Really hope I can get this first try. It's looking like it's gonna be real close. Perfect. Not close enough. Got gold there. Money. So, I do not know the reward yet. Let's go find out what we get for gold. 48K just for those race or those time trials, and we got 200 grand for all bronze and another mil for all gold. So that's good to hear. I was expecting a little less just because it's a smaller track. But that brings us up to $17.5 million. But since we're still on this track, we've completed bronze on here back in the day. When I say back in the day, less than a year ago, when I was still newer-ish to sim racing. And we're going to see what we could do, because I've gotten a lot better since then. So my best on this one, I'm curious to see how much I can improve. I'm not going to try to go much. I just want to get gold. I'm not going to go for my best. But a 131.446 is the time to beat. And I know I could do it. I'm just curious by how much. Ugh. Also, big news. Today, in about an hour and 10 minutes, Best Buy opens. And I'm going to head there, maybe a little earlier. And I'm going to go and buy a Christmas present for myself. I wasn't intending on doing this, but after doing some research, I really want to. But I'm going to buy myself a PlayStation VR headset. And next stream, maybe, I will be racing on my sim rig with the headset. I don't know if you can stream while doing that, but we'll see. And it'll be my first time ever. Well, I've used VR once, and it was like in that shooting. If you guys have seen VR, there's like that game with those red characters, and it's all white background. And I did it at a friend's house, and we just did it for like 10 minutes max, and then that's the most I've ever used a VR headset. So I'm really excited to see what it's going to be like driving down the road, 150 miles an hour, whilst I have the steering wheel, the shifter, handbrake, everything in front of me, and seeing how that feels. That'd be really cool. But enough of that. Let's get into this. See if we can pull. And this time we're not racing reverse. We're racing the track the proper way. I believe we're in a GT3 car. This car doesn't feel bad, honestly. Okay, so we beat our time already, 31.446. First try, but we still need to improve. Okay, it's the GR4. I don't know, I was just thinking GT3. Okay, this is the GR4, and now I know it's gonna have more downforce, so I can push it a whole lot harder. Gosh dang it, man. Alright, braked a little too late. I'm going to put it closer to the rear for brake bias, just to hopefully get a little more rotation out of this car, because at first run, that's all I could notice, that it was lacking. Got gold there only by a 1/10 of a second, just under. So, improving quite a bit already from my prior score. So, on this one, my record was at 18.188, which is just good enough for bronze. So, let's see what I can do first attempt on this car. Oh wow, I overslowed there way more than I should have. Okay, we improved. Almost got gold, even though I had that big chunk. In my opinion, it was. Just when you over slow and misjudge it, and now you have to regain all that speed that you brought back in. That one I messed up going way too wide. I went into the dirt, or a dirty track, and screwed me up. But got us gold, so we'd be happy with that. We went from 18-1 to a 17-3. So this is the one that I actually got silver on, with a 26.785, just barely. So I'm gonna have to improve by over a second. Oh wait, no, I thought it said 25. My fault. By half a second is what we're gonna have to improve by. Sciences are killing me. Okay, I did not need to brake that much. I don't even think I need a brake there. Well, we improved that almost whole second. Or yeah, we improved over a second. So that's good to hear. That one was easy. So now let's go and get the one lap attack so we can grab this million and get on to the next track. We need a 108.4. Had to go to first there just to get a tad bit more rotation. Okay. That's my biggest mistake, trying new lines mid-race. Just a good game sometime, it really didn't. It lost anything, if anything. Okay, it's not full throttle. Okay, we do have to brake there. So my record here is a 111. Drifting and over slow, just by a little bit though, wasn't that bad. Yeah, I could have sent it harder, but what happened last time, being cautious. Oh my gosh, there's no way I get gold after that. Yeah, no. Almost rammed it into the wall right there. Or into the ribbon. Not much of a barrier. Alright, let's try to get a little bit better. Way too much dirt. It is what it is. There we go. Bring us the million. Got gold. And now we're done with all of the circuit experiences on, I'm not pronouncing that name, on this track. So I'm going to quickly take my hoodie off. So I'm going to take my headset off. Alright, here I am. Grab some water real fast. Alright, so we got 36 grand for that one. Alright, there's our $1 million. I believe we're up at 18 mil, 18.5 mil now. We are. So, done with all the circuit experiences there. But, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Americas, and I'm going to start from the left side to the right, trying to get gold in all of them. So I'm sure I've got gold on these, yeah. And then, because there has been some I'm pretty sure I came back and got gold on, but who knows. We'll find them here and there. So on the weather tech track, it's called Laguna Seca. It's definitely not the proper name, it's just a sponsor, I'm pretty sure, but a 37.899 is what I got before. Super close to gold. And I know in this Viper, it likes to spin a little. It's been a long time since I've driven it, but I'm pretty sure it's got really good that corner all around. There we go. Got gold first try. Let's get out of there and get it on to the next one. Did I have gold?